homeschooler go to college. They don't even have a high school diploma. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. This is part of a collab hosted by Plan, Prep, Pray, which is all about debunking homeschool myths. And if you've ever met a homeschooler before, you'll know that one of the top things that homeschoolers love to do is debunk homeschool myths. I mean, have you heard the one about socialization? Well, today I'm sure many other ladies will talk about socialization, and that's a great topic, but I won't talk about that one. I want to talk about college and kind of the myth or the idea that if you choose to homeschool your kid, you're kind of lessening their chances of being able to get into college or get into a good college or be able to pay for college through scholarships. So we're going to talk about that. Can a homeschooler go to college even though they don't have a diploma? The high school diploma seems to be the big issue here, but I don't exactly know why, because I have filled out a lot of college applications or helped with a lot of college applications. And first of all, if you wanted a high school diploma, I'm pretty sure there's like a diploma format on basically any word processor or graphic design program. And two, I have never been asked to attach a diploma to a college application. It's all about the transcript, actually. So I would say don't worry so much about your diploma, but do worry about your transcript. And I'm going to be talking about that in just a bit. But I want to tell you kind of what's my background and why I'm talking about homeschool and college. I am a second generation homeschooler. I'm a homeschool grad myself, and I am a college grad. I started college at 17. I graduated high school at 16, started college as soon as I turned 17, and I graduated by the time I was 20 with my bachelor's degree. In my family, there have now been 3 college graduates, all with our bachelor's degrees. There's 2 more currently in college, and the 6th kid just graduated and is about to start her degree this August or September, whenever school starts this year. Really soon. So we've done this college after homeschool thing a lot right now, and so I'll be talking about some tips of how to do it. But the first thing I want to say is don't stress about the diploma. That's not a big deal. If you're American, a lot of colleges definitely understand homeschoolers and they know how to work with them. But you do need to be prepared, and you do need to take high school very seriously if you're going to homeschool through high school. So first of all, 1, check your state's graduation requirements. There are laws and rules about what makes a high school education a high school education. You need a certain amount of credits, and you can't just take credits in any subject that you want to. You need credits in certain subjects. So you might need 4 years of English credits. You might need 4 years of math credits, 2 years of science credits, 2 years of foreign language credits. So pay attention to those credits and plan from the very beginning, because you don't want to start high school with a whole bunch of interest-led learning and electives and fun stuff, and then spend your last 2 years taking a whole bunch of math and science courses at the same time, or a whole bunch of literature courses at the same time, just to get all your graduation credits in. So do pay attention to the graduation requirements and make a plan for all of high school. Yes, you want to include electives, and if your child knows what subject or what field of work they want to go into, if you can include electives that relate to that field and prepare them best for college, that's great. But sometimes you also don't know. My high school was actually very engineering focused. I took chemistry, advanced chemistry, physics, advanced physics, geometry, trigonometry, and calculus. I went into college and I became a Mandarin Chinese major. None of those courses prepared me very well. I studied 3 languages at the college level, took a whole bunch of writing courses. Writing is my passion. I didn't stumble into that in high school, and that's okay. I was pretty good at math and science, but it wasn't my passion, and it's okay to change it. But if you can discover it a little bit earlier with your child, that can also be beneficial. But don't worry about it. Mostly worry about getting those graduation requirements in. Number 2, the transcript. This is the important thing that you need to worry about, not the diploma. You need to have a transcript that has detailed records of the courses your child took, and they need to be graded. This is not the time to say, don't worry about grades. You can choose how you grade within the guidelines that your state sets, and you can have an explanation for your grading system, but you do need to have it in there. There needs to be a strong record. So start your transcript right away in 9th grade. Don't procrastinate on this. Transcripts are very important for your homeschooled kid to go to college. Number 3, decide to find out how to register for the PSAT and SAT and ACT, if that's applicable to you, in your area. This can be confusing if you've never done it for the first time. So don't wait till the last minute, because sometimes testing slots fill up. This is a very important test, especially for homeschoolers. If you're wanting to go to college on any kind of academic scholarship, having these type of standardized test scores will help you quite a bit. This leads into my 4th point, which is plan ahead on how you're going to pay for college. For kids who are homeschooled, they might not have some scholarships available to them, like scholarships tied into graduates from a certain high school. And that's okay, but you need to find out what type of scholarships you would be applying for that go with the plan of study that they're going to be participating in, that go with your child's particular gifts and talents and what they've been involved in. But do plan ahead for scholarships. If working and earning money is going to be a big part of paying for college, have them be working jobs during high school. This is important as well. And finally, the last point I want to mention is 5. Do pay attention that you're going to probably need references. And most colleges and most scholarship applications don't want to see references from your family members. Now, most homeschool families probably don't have such a big problem with this, but because our family is so big and we're involved in so many things, we've run into issues like, well, I could get a reference letter from my youth pastor, but my youth pastor is also my sibling. That makes it difficult. Or I could get a reference letter from the director of this ministry I volunteer in, but they are also my sibling. So, related again. So, maybe just don't have too many siblings that are involved in really cool stuff that you do volunteering under and working under or something. I don't know. Try to get some kind of reference type of relationship with somebody who's not related to you. Or 3 people, because sometimes you need 3 references. That's what I have for you for today. Just some advice and things to think about as you and your children are thinking about college in the future as a homeschooler. It's totally doable. I really enjoyed my college experience. Homeschool gave me a love for learning, and I continued that love for learning on into my college experience, and it's something that I hope for my younger siblings and my children who have college a long way in the future, but I think homeschool is a great way to prepare for college. If you have any thoughts or feelings about homeschool and college, make sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, 7 in all, for more about our creative and adventurous homeschooling family. Bye!